Okay, so now I want to test out the siren on this guy right here. I think it's going to be pretty loud. I mean, this is supposed to be an alarm system, but we can do a test on here to see how loud this thing is actually going to be. All right, here we go. Test is going to go on for a few seconds and then turn off on its own. So let's see how loud this actually is. Oh! Oh my goodness. That was not what I expected at all. That is a legit alarm. That is loud right there. Welcome back to another video. It is lovely to see all of your smiling faces again. As you've already heard, that siren is very effective, but let's go over some of the highlights that are listed on the box. If we take a look at the outside of the box, we see that this is a whole house security system. It is easy to install. There are no tools required because you can also use double-sided sticky tape for most of the sensors. This system is customizable and expandable. You can have 24-hour professional monitoring. There are no long-term contracts, and it is only $10 a month. If you guys are interested in any of the products that we're talking about, I will have the links in the description below. So the Ring system starts at $199 for a 5-piece system and can go all the way up to $418 for the 14-piece set. As we talked about earlier, you can do professional monitoring for $10 a month, or if you want to sign up for a full year, it is $100 for the Protect Plus plan. And that Protect Plus plan includes covering all cameras that you have added to your system. So right now, if you do not have this plan and pay that $10 a month, you're gonna be paying $3 per camera. That includes any of the Ring cameras or the Ring video doorbell. But for $10 a month, all of that will be included with this Protect Plus coverage. Also included in that plan is an extended warranty, cloud recording for up to 60 days, allows you to review, share, and save your Ring videos, includes that professional monitoring that I talked about, and also has a 10% discount on the Ring.com website. All right, so now I want to compare it to its competitors. If we take a look at Nest, so Nest Secure has packages starting as low as $399 and going all the way up to over $1,300. They've also teamed up with Brink Security. So for that plan, you pay $19 a month, and that includes a 3-year contract. If you don't want a 3-year contract and you want to just pay month to month, that's going to be $29 a month for no contract. Another thing with Nest is that you still have to pay per camera for cloud recording, which is up to $15 a month per camera. All right, so next up, let's talk about SimpliSafe. They're another big company in DIY security, and their starter kit starts as low as $229 and goes all the way up to $489 for their kits. Now, they are only $15 a month with no contract, but if you want to add a camera to their system, it is going to be an extra $5 a month per camera. Also keep in mind that their cameras are not rated for outdoors, so they would be indoor cameras only. And then lastly, we've got the old school ADT. We're going to be paying about $50 a month. That doesn't include any cameras and has a multi-year contract. I did not get the exact stats for ADT because I did not want to go through the pain of their free consulting, but I've talked to friends and that is what they are paying. They are paying $50 a month. That includes no cameras, and they are locked into a multi-year contract. All right, now that we've talked about the competition, let's take a look at what comes inside this box. So inside the box, we start with the base. And the base has a built-in alarm, has a backup battery, and cellular backup. So if you do lose power, your home security system is still active. If you take a look here, we see the keypad, which also has a built-in backup battery and has nice big numbers that you can see everything clearly. Now, because this does have a backup battery, you can keep it plugged in at all times, mount it to a wall, or you can take it and set it on a countertop or next to your bed or move it around. So there are lots of different options with these keypads. You can also buy multiple of them if you want one upstairs and downstairs. So the keypads are really nice and easy to use. Next up, we have the motion sensors. So the motion sensor is pretty straightforward. If it detects motion, it is gonna go off. It does have a little blue ring that goes off every time it detects motion. You can turn that on and off within the app. Preferably do like mine on, so that way I know when it is triggering. And then lastly, we have the contact sensors. So the contact sensors are actually pretty big compared to other contact sensors out there, but these do also have the built-in blue light on it so you can see when it's going on and off. And one thing that I really like about this system is that anytime a contact sensor is opened, the base station will chime. So that is very handy when you have little kids. to know when a front door, back door, garage door, or even window is opened, this base station will chirp. So as we mentioned before, that we saw on the back of the box that there are no tools required for this installation. However, it does come with mounting brackets for everything. So if you do want to take a screwdriver and screw these into the wall, you can do that because they do have brackets for that, or they just have the double-sided sticky tape. One thing I really like about this system is that you don't have to run wires throughout your house to get any of this stuff to work. It all works through Wi-Fi. Everything has battery backups on it. It just feels like such a secure system, but it, on the other hand, is so easy to set up. Let's take a look at the app now. Now the app is super straightforward to use. You're gonna use the same Ring app that you use for any of your cameras or your Ring video doorbell. So you're gonna have your three options on top for disarm, home, and away. You can also change that on the keypad by putting in the 4-digit pin that you've created and selecting each one of those around the circle on the keypad. Inside of the app, if you want to go into more features of each device, you can tap the 3 dashes in the top left corner to get to the menu. From there, you're going to go to devices. Then you're going to select your security system, and then you're gonna see each of your devices there. You can select any of your devices and customize them as you need to. So in addition to arming the system through the keypad, you can also do that through the app. So how the professional monitoring system works is that if your alarm is triggered, they will give the primary number that you provided a phone call first. What's nice is that they provide that number so you can put it into your contacts and have it listed as Ring security, so that way you know that the call is coming directly from them. They will give the primary number a call twice. If nobody answers, they will call this secondary line twice. If nobody answers there, that is when they call out the police to come check out what's going on. I've had my system up and running for almost a month now. I haven't had any false alarms. I haven't had anyone come out. So I haven't really tested that aspect of it, which I never hoped to test that out. I got too cocky and it looks like I spoke too soon because now the police are here. But we can salvage this. Okay, so as you guys saw, the police just left, and I did ask them a few questions about alarm systems. So I asked him how many were false alarms and how many were actual emergencies. And he did say that about 95% of alarms that go off are false alarms. Now, he did also mention that what causes the false alarms is if you've got, say, a window vibration sensor, dog barks will set those off. On really windy days where you have that door sensor and the door rattles, that can disconnect and connect the alarm to go on and off, and they get a lot of false alarms on windy days. When I asked him if he had any kind of security system, he did mention that he does have Arlo cameras. He personally loves having cameras at home and says that it is very helpful on the field when they have to go to a situation and somebody can bring up footage and see what actually happened in that situation. So in addition to this Ring security system, security cameras are very important. And not only will it help you know what's going on, but it does also help the police in solving crimes. But all in all, I would say that this is a really solid system. The alarm is super loud. Even with all my windows closed, you can definitely hear this outside the house. If somebody breaks into the house, that siren is scaring them out of here for sure. It will notify everybody in my neighborhood that something is going on. It is so loud. But between the phone calls and the texts and me being able to control the system from my smartphone, I would say that this is a must-have if you were looking for a security system. Compared to anything else that is out there, this thing is a steal. I mean, starting at $200 and $10 a month, plus you get a 10% discount on their website, it's kind of a no-brainer. If you guys are looking for a home security system, this is definitely the one to get. So now I have a question for you guys. Did this video change your mind about this system? Is this something that you would pick up, or is there another system that you guys like better? Leave a comment below, let me know what you think. If there are any questions that you guys have that I did not cover in this video, also leave those below. I will try to get to as many as possible. If this video is helpful for you guys, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.